So, we've heard about hard work, we've heard about passion, we've heard about management, we've heard about Lispen and his abilities to bully anybody out. But those things don't win games. What win games is how you actually play and the formation that the coach implements to get the results. So, Toby, you sent in your formation before we got here. It's interesting that you play Ozil on the right. Do you want to talk through your formation?
Okay. That's from the goalkeeper, Leno. I think Leno would replace Sheffield eventually. And I'm going with the 4-3-3 because I believe that's the best way to combat a Man City. I think if we choke the midfield, put strong people, Chaka, Ramsey, and Torreira, it stands a better chance than not letting anyone free in the midfield. Ozil, you might say Ozil is defensively suspect, so we should have put him on the wing. Of course, with license to drifting and then, of course, I'm playing Aubameyang and Lacazette at the same time. There's no reason why those two should not play at the same time.
Lacazette and Aubameyang, that's a very interesting conversation to have. But the problem with Bellerin had last season, isn't that going to be highlighted again if we leave Ozil in front of him?
No, I don't think so. I think our attacking, the formation is slightly more attacking than would normally be. But we are playing against a team who doesn't get got out as much.
That against Man City?
Against Man City.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think we saw what Liverpool did to them over three or 4 matches last season. If you go out against them, the defenders don't have time, they don't experience much pressure per se. And the defenders are not really like classic defenders, they're mostly ball playing defenders.
Okay.
So I think it's a tactic that we can try out. It's the first match of this season. Most of their players are not back. Yeah. We have almost a full complement of players. I think this is the best time to play them. Go after them and beat them.
Good. So, what do you think? Aubameyang on the left.
Well, I listened carefully to Toby, and I'm slightly worried. Now, the Man City team is probably the most attacking machinery we've seen in recent times, and most of the attack comes right from the wings. Yeah. They have probably the best winger in the Premier League, Leroy Sané, for last season, and they're going to have Bernardo Silva coming from the right, and Red Mahrez, one of them coming. So the threat for City will be in the wide areas. And
then we have Ozil and Aubameyang out there who have defensive responsibilities.
So I would not play Aubameyang and Ozil in the wide areas because these are two players who have absolutely zero interest in defending. So you've just exposed your fullbacks to attacks from City. And let us be honest with ourselves. City is going to dominate the play. Okay. They are already in top gear. We are trying to move into gear, trying to move out of parking into drive. So I'm safety first in my head, and that is why in my formation I went for a 4-2-3-1.
Okay.
Now I'm going to have 2 defensive midfielders playing defense. I went for Xhaka over Guendouzi. Now it was a difficult call because I do like both players. However, considering that Torreira is new in the team, I needed somebody who is used to the team to blood in slowly, and then also I think the experience of Xhaka over the youthful experience of Guendouzi. So I think Guendouzi also can come in at some point in the game.
Lacazette on the right.
Now that is the controversial one. That's the controversial one. Now I did my formation considering what would happen with transfers. There is talk of Reece Nelson going out on loan. I don't know, but with Reece Nelson, if he goes on loan, Perez leaving, Welbeck told he's free to leave if he gets a good offer. I just have this sneaky feeling that there is a deal for a winger, which is already probably done, waiting for creating of space and funds to finalize it. Yeah. It looks like that. Now, so with that in my head, I also knowing that the game comes after the window has closed. Yeah. So I am planning, thinking that Ramsey will not be in the team, Reece Nelson will not be in the team, Perez will not be in the team, Welbeck will not be in the team. So what do I do? So I have Lacazette. Now, Lacazette ideally should be leading the line, but Lacazette has got better work rate than Aubameyang. So
you could play Mkhitaryan on the right and put Iwobi on the left.
Iwobi and Mkhitaryan are your greatest defensively. They don't have the greatest of work rates. Their highlight is always going forward, nibble touches. I have seen Lacazette put in a shift wide in Arsenal. Yeah. So if I'm Emery, I'm appealing to him like, hey, friend, we have just this one game where I need you to put in a shift at this position. By Chelsea...
Just for this game.
Just for this game. By Chelsea, you're back in where you should be. Again, I do feel like the Man City defense is there for taking. I'm convinced. I've seen teams run at them and score goals.
Yeah.
So, and Oba is not useful anywhere aside running at defenders. All due respect to him.
He scored a lot of goals last
And
season
he is
on the left.
amazing running at you. He's amazing running at you. So now I have him as the one on top. If you want to run from the right or from the left, I don't have a problem with that. Intelligent players could switch roles. So
Yes.
attacking, you could switch to Lacazette, you could switch to
Okay.
Ozil, you could switch any one of them, no problem. Defensive shape, I want Lacazette this way, I want Mkhitaryan the other way. Then I want Ozil. Now, Ozil playing in the front three with Lacazette and Mkhitaryan means that all three intelligent players could switch roles when attacking. But defending, I like that security that they bring. Now, because two things I want to do. While I want to attack Man City, I need to nullify either Mahrez or Bernardo Silva and Sané. And that is another reason why I went for Lichtsteiner instead of Bellerin.
Oh, okay.
Somebody needs to bump into Sané once in a while. Bump into him.
Shame that is there.
So
Yeah.
Yes.
you realize that you can't have that free express run. He does that daisy runs every
Yeah.
time. Now, one thing I know about defending is, and which defenders do a lot is, they know you're the man, you do those runs. When you don't have the ball, they bump into you,
Yes.
they hit you from the back a little bit. So you're scared, you move forward. So I need Sané doing the job of a cover for his own defender more time than attacking.
I just had that dream of I just saw that Sané when he ghosted past. Was the game at the Emirates where he ghosted past on the left and right all the
That's goal by
No, let's not-
Bernardo Silva.
Let's not go back there. But just to cover some of the angles that you've raised, I went with the formation that I've not seen a lot of people go for, 3-5-2, and I'm playing Socrates, Mustafi, Chambers, Bellerin and Niles, Maitland-Niles on both sides, and to Aubameyang and Lacazette playing in their favorite positions. So what do you think of this formation?
I saw a formation, and ideally, I would love to have Lacazette and Aubameyang running at Man City defense. If we had that luxury, I put my money on Arsenal winning.
Yeah.
Now, because interestingly, people don't notice Man City has probably not the best of defenders. Every time anybody runs at them, you can score.
Absolutely, yeah.
Now, because again, Pep isn't keen on defending. He's keen on possession. He's keen on playing the game. So something has got for everything you do, there's sacrifice.
Yes.
So the sacrifice is the grit you have at the back. So his defenders aren't gritty.
Yeah.
They want to play, nibble, touch football. So if you run at them, you could push them and force them to make mistakes. Now, so I would love that. However, Ramsey isn't going to play. I'm almost sure.
Yeah,
Ramsey is gonna play.
because of the
Ramsey has a transfer injury.
Yeah. Yes. Sure.
Oh, transfer injury.
Ramsey has a
Okay.
transfer injury. So
We know we played Oxley last year. Even
No,
it was,
that was Wenger.
that was okay again. That was Wenger.
no, well, Oxley wasn't injured. Oxley didn't have a transfer injury.
Yes.
Oxley was fit,
Yeah.
but Ramsey has a transfer injury, which would heal most likely after
the window
closes.
closes. The good part of all this conversation.
So
very rarely
without
is
Ramsey, you can't. Without Ramsey, you can't play the 3-5-2
effectively.
Yeah,
I agree.
because-
I agree. If Ramsey's out of here, I think this formation falls.
So, yeah.
But the good part is we've seen Emery switch formations a lot of times, even in
He was
preseason.
again, yeah.
And we're expecting to do that throughout the season. So we expect to learn a lot during the first few months
Yeah.
and see how it tweaks his players. Interesting conversation, guys. I can't wait to see how this plays out. We're going to go to the next segment where we'll talk about expectations from the season and do a comparative analysis with our rivals. So let's head into that.
Okay.
Good.
Thank you.